F1 2022 is a disgrace. It's genuinely baffling to me how a company with as much game making experience and money such as EA Sports has made a game that is just so faulty. And that's why in today's video we're going to be looking at why F1 22 is a joke. With the game now in the hands of the public following its release, F1 22 has had a very rocky start to life. In this video we're going to be looking at some of the experiences that me and my friends have been having on the game since we've been playing it for about 2 days straight now, and we are very disappointed with what we are playing so far, and you'll see exactly why. So the first thing you're going to see here was taken about an hour or two ago before I started recording this video, and this is basically what tipped me over the edge. Look at this! This is a game that has just been released a few days ago in 2022 by EA Sports. Look at it! The models aren't even in the game for these drivers on the podium right now. They're just not there. Everyone down there has got the faces scanned in the game, but these guys are just blank. And I'm playing on an Xbox Series X. This is a next-gen console. This should not be happening on a game I paid £70 for. At a base level, as a consumer, this product should not be like this, considering a lot of people have paid upwards of 50, 60, 70 quid on this game, and EA really need to start answering some questions because this is not on at all. Now I want to talk a little bit about the AIs in this game and how they behave. So the clip you just saw with the guys on the podium whose faces weren't loaded in properly, well, this was in the same race. It was a race around Brazil, and just look at how the AIs attack you. Just out of nowhere, I was spun off track and it's caused a huge collision. It's took one of my friends out, and yeah, you can hear my reaction to this as it happens. I'm just fuming, and yes, it's funny, I was angry. Just enjoyed the clip.
Oh my god, oh my god! I'm done. I'm fully done with this game. Oh my god. This game is fucked. This game is fucked. The game's gone. The game is gone.
The game we want to and love is
fully
gone.
Done. It's fully done. I can't. I've had enough. An AI spanned me out, and then it's caused the whole grid to almost DNF. Oh my god.
It's such a shambles. The game we want to do and love.
So as you can see and hear, not impressed. The AIs in this game are like Hunter Killer Drones in Call of Duty. They have aimbot on you and they don't want to pass you. They want to collide with you at any given opportunity. And this issue isn't just exclusive to me. It's not down to driving errors or anything. It is a widespread issue, and unfortunately it's one that has ruined races for a lot of people, and we have set up a little multiplayer league for the time being, and it has just completely ruined the entire experience for us. Now this clip is from the start of that race in Brazil. You can see Kaufman, he's on my left here. I leave him plenty of room and he decides to still come over and start hitting me. And I really just don't understand why the AIs are so aggressive when you're jostling for position with them. I could honestly just put together a compilation from this race alone, because this is 2 laps later on lap 3, where Coppens is just charging into me to get around the corner. He's no interest in making the corner, he just wants to lean on me on his way around the corner, which is just ridiculous and has obviously set me back now, and I'm prone to the overtake to going down into the straight. This next clip may seem innocent at first, but you can see my friend Tucker behind me. He is actually not in the race. He's controlling his car, but the game has for some reason put us in 2 separate races, so in his game he got a brilliant start, but on mine, as you can see there, he's just lagging behind. And honestly, I don't understand how the game has managed to do that, but it just ruined the whole experience once again. Now this clip shows a glitch which I'm sure a lot of people have encountered, and it's basically where the AIs will either stop on track or go unnecessarily slow, and if you're on a lap, this can be an absolute killer, and if you see them late, then you crash into them and your qualifying's over. This glitch has been in the F1 series for as long as I can remember, and the community have made noise about this for quite some time, and it's still in the game, and for some reason this year it's gotten even worse. I even raised it to EA on Twitter, and they did actually reply, albeit quite sarcastically, tell me that I should refer it to the forum so the game team can look at it, but realistically this has been raised for quite some time now, and on F1 2021 there was a huge uproar about it, and they said they'd do something and they still haven't, so I think this is a load of bullshit from EA. This clip is from somebody on Twitter. I've asked for permission to use this video and they kindly agreed, so shout out to them. their Twitter should be on the screen right now for you. But just listen to the sound of this car. It's just ridiculous. Now, in 2012 or 2013, whenever this was, EA Sports were actually put on Watchdog, which is basically a British show, which is basically Crime Watch, where companies will be put on there and exposed. They'll be shown, doing different things that aren't right and, what is not being promised to the consumers. And there were some interviews attached from some players of FIFA 13. And they say some things about EA as a company and the state of the game that they're playing, and you tell me that these aren't relevant today. They are frightening. They are so relevant. It is ridiculous. Just take a listen.
Now, FIFA 13, the world's best-selling sports computer game, it sold more than 1 million units in the UK within days of its launch earlier this month. We reported complaints about the game freezing and locking up players' computers just days after it went on sale. And you may remember EA giving us a reassuring statement.
Yes, that will probably be the one where they said they were constantly listening to feedback from fans, continuing to improve the game and addressing problems so all players have a good experience.
Yeah, that was the one. Sadly, all the issues haven't been addressed and a lot of players are having an awful experience.
Goes back to Al Habsi. Adam Johnson.
About 4 days into the game, it started to play up. As you're progressing through the game mode and the in-game calendar loads, as you're about to go into the next match of the season, it just crashes to black screen. At first, the experience of the game crashing was very frustrating, but now it's just gone beyond a joke and I've just given up completely trying. As an EA customer, I just feel like completely ignored, just like a ghost. Just no response whatsoever. Numerous emails, tried to contact them through various methods, their forum, Twitter account, Facebook page, nothing whatsoever, no response.
I think EA have treated me quite badly because I've been a customer for them quite a few years, and you would think by now they would treat you nicely, but they just don't want to know anything if it's bad to do about their game.
I would like it sorted. I would like some kind of just acknowledgement. They can't just force us away, just kind of like ignore the issue. They've got to sort their issues out. They shouldn't be selling these games until the issues are sorted out.
OK, games crashing, computers freezing, players losing money, EA not answering calls. What's going on?
OK, EA Sports have given us a very lengthy statement, and you can see that on our website. The address is on your screen. Their main points are that they've already delivered improvements to address issues in online connectivity and in game models like Career Mode and FIFA Ultimate Team.
Faced with a barrage of similar complaints, EA refused to take responsibility. They claimed on their website that only a tiny minority of users were affected, saying the way their consoles were connected to the internet was probably to blame.
Now, I am sorry, that was a fair chunk of clips there, but you can actually go watch the full thing on YouTube. Just type in FIFA 13 Watchdog and it should be there. But the bottom line is that EA just don't care. They're getting really complacent now. They've not been pushed on it for a while, and we need to demand more because our wallets are taking a hit every year. And F1 22 is the first time they've actually fully developed a game themselves, or so they say, even though a lot of it is just copy and pasted from F1 21. They have done absolutely nothing to address the issues which the community has been raising for the longest time. Also, a little side note, the pictures you are seeing in the background actually are kind of relevant. They are showing in-game screenshots from F1 where the driver is not wearing a helmet, he's just wearing his balaclava, which looks absolutely ridiculous. Now, I was actually planning on reviewing F1 22 as a whole in a separate video, but I've actually said kind of pretty much everything I wanted to say negatively about the game in this video. Now, do not get me wrong at all, there are some positives to this game, but they are significantly overshadowed by everything else that has been mentioned in this video. The AIs, the glitches, just the lack of care and the lack of love and respect from EA when making this game. It really is a shame on my part that I feel compelled to make a video like this because I was looking forward to this game for quite a long time. So, to have all these issues in the game, I just feel really let down by EA. And honestly, I'm so hoping that they fix these soon, because it will get to the point where it just drives me away from playing, and I'm sure that others will follow suit. Anyway, make sure you pester EA on the forums and make sure they know that these issues are impacting a lot of people, so hopefully they'll make it a priority and they can make this game fun for all. Thank you so much for listening to me rant in this video. If you've experienced any of the same issues or any others that you feel like I should know about, then just drop a comment down below, I'll be there to talk. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe, it will mean a lot, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.